Alright, it's about 2 minutes away. Let's just do a little recap here. We made this bingo for the partner showcase. I would say like a third of it is things I want, no other reason why it's on here. The next third is like things I want for other people, and then the last third is things I actually think is likely. And it's not looking great. I don't even know what the most likely bingo is based on this seed that we generated. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. We shall see how that goes. But we've been mentioning it already, but I just gotta... I just have to announce my flabbergasm. Is that a word? I'm just aghast at this loading screen. Like, what are we watching? Like a PlayStation State of Play? What's going on here? I don't recall them ever having this. Usually it's just a blank screen with the logo Nintendo Direct, and then it just jump scares you. But now we're building up to a moment. This is a new era. Not just of gaming, but life. I am actually quite excited about this. I know some people are bummed out because it's not a general Direct, it's not a full Direct, but there is a lot of third-party games I want to see, so I'm personally chilling. There's even a timer! What is happening? Why is there all this hype for this partner showcase? They didn't even do this for the April Direct, I think. Could be wrong. Anyway, enjoy the show, everybody. It's about 25 minutes. Whoa, the music welded into a crescendo. Chat, we're either opening or closing with Silksong. We all know this. We all know this. I like how chill this intro is. I feel like this is familiar. So maybe they have done it before. Maybe I'm just not used to it. They might have done this last partner showcase, now that I think about it, but that showcase wasn't the best. Yo, Switch 2 has games? Oh, snap. Nice graphics. Let me know how the audio is as we get into this trailer. This is Monster Hunter Stories 3? That was the first thing I thought of. Hold up. I think it is. Remember that one year they kept advertising Monster Hunter Stories 2? It was like in every showcase. The stories are bad. This is a good move.
This is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our
because I don't think Wild is gonna be on the Switch 2 at least for a few years.
Brink of war.
And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner, and the point
I like
of no return is looming before
the art
us.
style.
Can't afford not to go. Ratha!
It's pretty
It won't be
smooth.
for long.
Lower the audio a tiny bit. Okay. Twisted Reflection. Wow.
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
Maybe we're diving in. Is it time to dive into Monster Hunter Stories 3? Next year. Yo, hold up. We're announcing
Hello,
next
everyone.
year games?
Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners. What you
Cool.
just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection.
I don't even know if I lowered it,
launching
so
on
just
Nintendo
let me know.
Switch 2
Let me know
next
if I-
year. We
I was
hope you're
just
looking
so
forward to another grand
immersed.
adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Boo!
systems. Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on
Oh! Whoa! They got graphics.
here.
And
If both
people will
logos
still
are
be
shown,
confused.
The game will launch on both platforms.
Okay, cool.
First up,
They got the
let's take a
tutorial.
look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Switch
Let the
1,
good
Katamari!
times roll.
Dude, how did I not think of that? I was thinking
By royal
of the
decree,
Bandai
a
Namco
brand new
remaster,
game in the
which is
Katamari
how I got the
Damacy series is
Xenosaga
rolling
Tokyo.
onto Nintendo Switch.
There's still Katamari!
Roll your Katamari through historic eras like
Ooh,
Edo
Switch
Japan
1 footage.
and more.
Switch
It's a
1
time-hopping
footage.
trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos.
Yeah, that was actually a shoo-in. That was a free bingo
Use
square,
helpful
to be
items
honest.
to roll your
We messed up.
Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your
I've only
liking.
played the first Katamari, and I had a good time.
In addition, roll out with friends in online multiplayer.
Online! Is this a new one or a
Make
remaster?
a
I
big
can't. I
Katamari
don't
and earn
know.
the most points to be crowned the winner.
It didn't say remaster.
Plus, the iconic music is back with an all-new
title.
soundtrack featuring new and returning music
They
artists
said
from the
new.
series
Okay.
history.
I have a fan on, so
Get
Yorushika.
ready to rock.
I have a
and
fan
roll,
on, so I can,
roll,
like, barely hear the
roll through
audio.
the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
An all new one.
Pre-orders
Wow.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Cool.
The dance floor
Yo,
is
Just
calling.
Dance. Should we mute in case? Oh hell no! I'm glad that we're getting this out of the way. Usually they leave Just Dance for like the late montage. 2026 edition. Will we have chat? Place your bets. Will we have any Le Seraphim music? APT. Only APT I know is anterior posture tilt. But that's cool. It's in there. All-Star hasn't been in Just Dance before? I kind of doubt that. Are we like reusing tracks for the trailer? I'm sorry you can't hear it. I can't, you know. I can't afford the licensing. New co-op? I don't know if it's supposed to be. That part was like, I guess the frames were lower stylistically. Okay.
Next up, are
Okay.
games heading to Nintendo Switch 2,
2?
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Oh my god.
Battle
Dragon
Beyond
Ball
the
Z! Dude, I loved
Limit.
Budokai
Charge up and
Tenkaichi
unleash
3
your
on
fighting
my
spirit
Wii.
in Dragon Ball Sparking
I don't know if I'm
Zero,
gonna get this
the
game, to be
latest in
honest,
the Arena
but-
Battler series.
This was an expected port.
Enter the fray with over 180 fighters.
It sold a lot.
In episode
other
Battle Mode,
platforms.
relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives of 8 characters,
Dragon Ball
including
buff in terms of
Goku.
sales.
Or follow your own path and redefine
really glad this game
history
turned
with
out well.
alternate versions of
Like I
those
said,
encounters.
I have some nostalgia
In custom
for
battle mode,
the lineage.
you choose the fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own scenarios.
I also just like Dragon Ball. I haven't really
Then
watched
share
it
them
recently though.
online with players around the world. Plus, now you can
Chat,
duke it
for our
out with
bingo
motion
square,
controls
that's
using the
one
Joy-Con 2
licensed
or
anime
Joy-Con
game.
controllers.
But I
Immerse
guarantee you,
yourself in the
Digimon
characters
Story,
and unleash
Time
powerful
Traveler, whatever
attacks.
it's called, is on here. So we pretty much got the square. You might as well check it out.
Get ready to shake the earth and break the heavens when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th.
November 14th.
Pre-orders begin later today
Just in
on
time for
Nintendo
Black Friday.
eShop. Time to get back
Plant
to your
vs.
roots.
Zombies. I remember in high school study hall. I think it was freshman year. I was playing Plants vs. Zombies on my phone. That's all the games serve to me. Passing time in study hall. I don't know if we need this trailer for this game. We're too high budget. Okay, here we go. Is this just the OGs in HD? Remember that Plants vs. Zombies shooter? That was kind of fun.
club is yours.
Yo! Who's playing football right now?
It's like he's got the
Isn't this
ball
the
on
one
the
that came out of nowhere? Or was that an NBA or like a basketball game?
Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game.
There's like a college sports game that just came out of nowhere and it dominated the charts.
Well, I haven't seen that one before.
It's an achievement that this game is running. Now that we're in the Switch 2 era, EA can put some effort.
Get reacquainted with these games.
PAC-MAN! PAC-MAN World 2?
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man.
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming back.
There it
Remade
is.
from
Hold on,
scratch.
Bandai Namco is cranking out some
war
games
on
right
ice.
now. Hold on, is this hope?
Use
Is this
Pac-tastic
foreshadowing?
moves to clear stages
still got
in
Tails.
style.
That would
And
be
even
3
take on
Bandai Namco
powerful
games.
bosses.
This looks fun.
Plus, now you can adventure with a pal in local co-op.
I'm glad we're in an era
Pac-Man
where I can
World
look at the
2
trailers and
Re-PAC
I'm like, yeah, that looks,
launches on
it's running
Nintendo
good.
Switch 2 and Nintendo
Except for
Switch
that Katamari game, which
26th.
is Switch 1 only for
Pre-orders
some reason.
begin
That's our
later
Square
today
chat.
on Nintendo
Switch 1
eShop.
only for some reason.
Lead your party of black mages, dragoons, and other allies to victory in the beloved strategy
They already
RPG
announced this,
Final
but it's
Fantasy
nice to-
Tactics,
nice to
reborn
see it.
with newly added elements. The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters,
New dialogue.
But still, I know that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more.
Will
Final
this be
Fantasy
the only
Tactics,
Final
the
Fantasy?
Ivalice Chronicles, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th.
Surely we see 7
Pre-orders
remake.
begin later today
Get a release
on
date on
Nintendo
that.
eShop. When the clock strikes midnight,
Oh!
shadows emerge and the dark
Are we
hour
gonna get the
begins.
double?
Step
Is
into
it
the
just
shoes
3
of a high
reload?
school
I am
student
gonna
who,
play this
together with his friends.
for sure. No
awakens
release?
The supernatural power
At the
of
end, at the end.
Persona. Attend class and explore the city during the day as you forge bonds with every interaction.
I've been waiting
Then,
specifically for the
battle
Switch
through
2
the
version.
mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows at night. Enter the dark hour and seal your fate when Persona 3 Reload launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
October
system
23rd, of
October
course it's
23rd.
October.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
No metaphor so far. Hold on, big trailer. I knew it! I didn't put on the bingo, but I swear, I mentioned last night that they're gonna show Age of Imprisonment. I did technically put on the bingo, actually. I put Nintendo IP.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself.
I'm telling
There's no
you,
more.
they find a way to sneak their IPs in.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
Only reason I'm hyped for this game is Zelda is the main character. And Rauru. I'm a notorious Warriors hater, but also...
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places? This is madness!
Whoa! She's cool. Notorious Warriors hater, but
There is
also
danger
purchaser.
here. Enormously so.
They'll get my wallet, but not my love. Cool. I like it. The Gerudo woman looked cute. She reminded me of Urbosa. Urbosa ancestor. Wait. Yo. We can rebuild him. What a teaser.
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing
show a
the
date?
canonical
I'm
events
sorry,
that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom
was
game
thinking about
when
that
it
Gerudo
launches
woman.
this winter. We'll share more
Oh, this
information
winter.
on this title in the future.
No release
Let's
date yet.
continue with some more games.
So it's not
coming to
guaranteed this
Nintendo
year.
Switch
Like
2.
this winter could be next year.
The real
Madden?
ever, built from Sundays.
It's a new era.
It's game time.
We're showing
Kick off your
FIFA
journey to
and
become
Madden.
an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet. Rule the field with all new player traits and realistic play styles.
Rip John Madden. So true.
Immerse yourself in authentic team
You think
traditions.
Mario would play
and
American
strategize
football?
play-making decisions
How do you
with
think Mario
newly added
feels?
features to lead your team to victory. All built from real NFL data. In franchise mode, choose from 3 new archetypes to begin your coaching legacy. Or become your favorite
This is the
NFL
monkey's paw,
coach,
right? Like
each
we
with
have
their
better
own
hardware,
strategies.
but that also means we have to
Customize your
spend
game
time
plan
on
by
sports
selecting
games.
new abilities each week
In
that
the
offer
directs.
different tactical advantages. Then level them up to fine-tune your plays. Plus,
Just in
compete
case-
on the
just in case
gridiron
anybody
in
doesn't know what
mobile
Madden
or
is.
online multiplayer.
Here it is.
EA Sports
Will Call of
Madden
Duty
NFL
appear?
26 touches down on Nintendo Switch
Oh,
2, August 14th.
That's soon.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
There you go, Madden fans.
A cozy campfire is calling.
Whoa.
Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy
Chillin by the
fire
fire?
building sim. Chop
By
wood,
Oink Games.
arrange the pieces, then light them up.
What a combination
But
of
if you
title
don't fuel
and
the flames
developer
properly, they'll fizzle
or
out.
publisher.
To stoke your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain the right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry
This
them
is a
before
hard shift
tossing them into
from
flames.
football, I will say.
And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB camera, you can enjoy
Yes.
each other's company around the campfire.
This is what I want to see.
You might even strike up some interesting conversations.
Floating heads in the dead of night.
Relax and stay a while. When Chillin' by the Fire sparks to life on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Whoa! Big shadow drop.
Fight battles big and small in
Big
these games.
And small. Big montage.
Apex
Apex
coming to Nintendo
Legends!
Switch 2.
Switch 2?
Squad
It can
up
run
and survive
now.
19 other teams in Battle Royale.
I'm going back in,
Or
chat.
show off your skills
It's
in Mixtape,
time.
where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced
I low-key
resolution
miss this
and
game.
smoother
Not
performance.
necessarily the game, but the times we have as friends.
Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch
Oh,
2
that's
system
very soon.
August
Dude,
5th,
it might be
along
time
with
to
the
boot
new
it back
season,
up.
Showdown.
It might be time.
To
Stuart
cure
Little?
a witch's illness, her tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure
Little mouse.
with your magical froggy backpack in tow.
And
You can
froggy
climb?
backpack?
Pull, and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together
Hold
in
up.
online
Guys,
co-op.
let's be little rat
A
buds.
little mouse's magnificent adventure
Who needs
begins
Apex?
when Hela launches on
Oh, never mind,
Nintendo
guys.
Switch 2
I'll see you next year.
next year.
Little mouse buddies?
Explore a galaxy
This was
full
announced
of
before.
opportunity. Embark on a journey across the iconic galaxy far, far away in this open-world action-adventure game, taking place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess,
don't
who,
know if
along
Drifter
with her companion Nyx, is
is into
fighting
it.
for her freedom.
Dude, the
Explore
Stuart
distinct
Little game,
locations,
honestly,
both new and
kinda
familiar,
hype.
as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through
I
the
feel like at the very
galaxy's
least
crime
that'll be a
syndicates
good like
and
stream.
gain the means to start a
trendy
new
games.
life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that blend stealth and shooting with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel
we need a
across the
trailer
Outer
for
Rim.
Star Wars.
And get ready to
Star
live
Wars
the life
budget.
of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws
Star Wars
launches on
payout.
Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th.
Fork it over.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Survive the future. Salvage the past.
Wait, what is this?
As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the mysteries of this world.
Okay.
In the future,
We got some stair
dangerous
puzzles.
creatures born from the remnants of humanity
Orphans!
prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited
orphans
resources
jump
to
scare.
fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve
Basically,
into an
Dead
even
Space,
more
Dead Space,
nightmarish
the same
form.
team. Okay,
So act quickly
I'm out
to
of the loop.
dispose of
I don't know what's
enemies.
happening.
You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past. You can strengthen your own abilities.
We got about
However, there's a price
6
to
minutes
pay.
left.
You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions.
Bingo ain't
and
going well.
lose your grip
If-
on reality.
At this pace. So, did this game come
What
out yet?
caused
I'm
the
assuming.
world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos, the new dawn,
Oh,
launches
okay.
on
I recognize
Nintendo
the title.
Switch 2,
I
September
recognize the
5th.
title. Okay. Okay.
The dragons of the
Dragons!
West
Kiwami
clash.
2! I was thinking of putting this on my bingo. But they're always cranking out Yakuza games, so is it really that much of a prediction?
Yakuza
2,
Kiwami
one of the
2
best.
is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Kamurocho,
Great battle
Tokyo,
theme.
Sotenbori, Osaka,
Majima
two prolific entertainment
chapters.
districts in Japan, where the
Made me
former dragon of
cry.
Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu,
Main
faces
antagonist.
down the dragon of Kansai,
Pretty badass.
Ryuji Goda.
Great game chat. Recommend.
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything else
So
at
now
your
on
disposal.
Switch, we have 0,
Plus,
1, and
there's
2.
still plenty else to do around the
We're
cities.
working our way.
Enjoy darts,
We'll catch up someday.
karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do.
Did they just show the ending? Or no, that was
Deadly
probably
clash
different. Never
between
mind.
two dragons begins when
A lot of explosions in
Yakuza
this game.
Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Also November?
13th. And Yakuza Kiwami, the
Whoa!
story that launched the epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same day.
Digital
featuring enhanced
bundle.
graphics, improved frame rates, and additional language support.
Nice.
There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Let's take a quick look.
Another montage. There's more montages. Borderlands? That's coming out next month. Anime? Hold on, we can't just breeze by anime. What was that? What was that? I don't like that. I don't like that either. Yeah, the Saga game, I don't like this. The Saga game has more production value than I thought it would have. Alright, what are we ending with, Chaz? It's like Silk Song, we could do it. Maybe Hades 2? Maybe... Xbox has not showed up at all, so if they do show up, that could be like their little finale. Dump all the Xbox games.
Before we go, we've got 2 more games to show you.
Two?
Please take a look.
Oh my god. We're gaming.
To pass through that door is to pass through time.
Whoa!
To travel a road spanning centuries. From here, heroes
like
set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents
Octopath
a brand new
vibes.
action RPG brought to life in HD 2D.
Music
This
mechanic?
is Philadelphia, a continent
Philadelphia!
overrun by beast tribes. A spell of safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther.
What kind of? I hope it's called Philadelphia,
A set of
the video
ruins
game.
is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye.
Yay, we got a fairy.
Together, the duo
High-pitched
venture
fairy.
beyond the kingdom's protection
Throw it in
into the
there.
great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In
What up,
battle,
Sog? We
study
gotta have
your
the high-pitched
opponent's
fairy.
moves carefully and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and
Well, I was thinking about
more.
metaphor, but
There are
she's
7
not,
weapon types
her
in
voice
total,
isn't that high.
but that's not all.
It's pretty
You can also strengthen your
demure,
weapons by
as
equipping
they used to
different
say.
combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you.
Chat, I'm
Your
out.
fairy companion, Faye,
I'm
can
out.
also
Not
attack
saying it looks bad.
and
I
pick
just
up
know it's not
items.
for me.
You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the
players?
same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure.
Okay. I feel like it's their most unique
Join
looking
Elliot
game
and Faye on a
in terms
grand
of
journey
gameplay.
that unknown to them will span
The other ones are
1,000 years.
mostly classic JRPGs.
The Adventures of Elliot. The Millennium Tales launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Okay.
next year. After
That-
today's
that might be-
presentation,
Whoa!
a demo will be available, and there
I
will
don't
be
know
an
if that's an
upcoming survey
exclusive,
to
but
gather player
we'll
feedback.
have to check. We need any bingo squares we can get.
In
Oh!
the beginning, there was nothing.
There's more!
Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
There's another one! 0! There's another one!
Are you heading out on your journey?
Is this a prequel?
Yes. I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
Damn, Square Enix with the back-to-back HD
We've
2D
come to join your
announcements.
little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
I want to play
I wish I could see everyone
Octopath 2.
here,
I heard that one
laughing and
is
smiling just
a lot
one
better.
more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale, or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Oh my god. Everyone is here.
Octopath Traveler 0
Whoa,
is available on December
this
4th,
December.
2025.
That's all for
There you go,
today's
chat.
Nintendo
Silk Song is
Direct
dead.
Partner Showcase. Thank
Chat,
you
let's
for
be
watching.
honest. Phil Spencer has Silk Song locked down, okay? That's an Xbox showcase. I mean, that was pretty good. I feel like there was some weird omissions though. They didn't reveal 7 Remake's release date. Elden Ring's release date. Suspicious omissions. Now, does that mean there might be another showcase in September, as there usually is? Who knows? But just a little suspicious. No 7 Remake release date. No Elden Ring release date. No, something I just forgot about right now as I was speaking. Alright, as you can assume, the bingo went poorly. It always goes poorly. But just to confirm, it did go... This actually did happen, which is kind of funny. No, oh, there you go. Third one. No Layton release date? Come on. What? Let's just mark off Square Enix exclusive just to say we got a little more squares, you know? No Tales of Remaster? Wow. In hindsight, we should not have done the Persona 3 and Metaphor combo square. It was a little foolish. That was a little ambitious. Technically, there is a world where one of you could have gotten a bingo. I'm just saying. There was a world. Abrupt niche IP revival. Let's just cross it off. Why not? They didn't show Digimon. I'm pretty sure, not to get into... I'm pretty sure Digimon Story, the new game, is already, like, leaked for the Switch 2. But they didn't show it. Yeah, Time Stranger, whatever it's called. Maybe it's, like, coming out later. Like, it's not going to be ready at launch. So, they didn't want to show it yet. Okay, okay. Monster Hunter Stories 2 opened it. That was pretty cool. You know, I think the problem is, right? I think the problem is, and I think many other people will have this problem. Like, I thought the opening and beginning were good, but I personally just don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad they happened. I'm glad they happened. Like, this is a great announcement. The back-to-back Square Enix games. I will say, chat, not that I believe that it was gonna happen, but I will say, starting out the Elliot trailer with a clock was a little rude. You know, I didn't get my hopes up. I'm just saying, just a little bit rude. Just a little bit insensitive, if you were to ask me. Apex was in there? Apex was in there, that's funny. Yakuza was cool. Age of Imprisonment trailer, but no release date either on that. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's looking good. I'm gonna pick up Persona 3 Reload for sure. Tactics trailer in there. Pac-Man World 2 in there. New Katamari game was so random, I will say. It was very random. This was the most random announcement, chat. But it's welcome. The frame rate was not great on Switch 1. So hopefully you can play it on Switch 2 and it looks nicer. So I think in terms of no, it's Katamari and then also Just Dance. Like, they don't have Switch 2 updates. Let's not forget Just Dance. I know I muted it, but let's not forget, we can't forget Just Dance. See, I think in terms of partner showcases, that's like one of the better ones, but you know, the bar isn't high. Right? The bar is not high. So when I say it's one of the better ones, I'm not saying it was like fantastic or anything. This to me, you know, I went on this whole conspiracy theory last night, but I really do think there's going to be a September Direct, as they usually do. Especially with the missing announcements, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago. So, with that confidence in mind, I'm not, like, disappointed or anything. I would say I'm whelmed, overall. I feel like when you watch any Nintendo Direct, if like the big announcements don't resonate with you, then it's always gonna be like, you know, you're gonna go on Twitter and you're gonna complain, right? And it just so happens that this was my time, except I'm not using Twitter. Not gonna lie, the most hype part of this whole showcase was like the 2 seconds they showed of that Saga game. It was looking hype. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. What's going on with him? Didn't you want to know more? I wanted to know more. That was cool though. They had like a more unique HD 2D game, and then they had the all-reliable Octopath Traveler. You know what's funny about this? I have to admit it right now. I saw Octopath Traveler was leaked like an hour ago, and I was so mad. I'm like, bro, there's only an hour. Why would you post this on my feed? Like, could you just not wait another hour? You gotta get your little internet points? Are you serious? You couldn't wait an hour. You had to announce it to the world as if you were a genius. Not that I'm bummed. I don't care about Octopath, but, you know, considering that was the last announcement, I was deflated. I'm like, oh shit, I've already seen this. I literally woke up, checked my phone, I saw it, I'm like, oh fuck. So yeah, that's definitely a shame. So, otherwise, I would not say it's worth getting up for in the morning. Like, if you're on West Coast, you made a mistake. But a whelming presentation. We will hopefully see each other again in September. You know, for the big Nintendo Direct. I mean, they had Apex Legends. They showed Jackson from Apex Legends with his sharp-ass beard. Surely there's more in store. This can't be how it ends. They wouldn't end it this way. Anyway, yep, thanks for watching, everybody. I am going to leave now. So, have a good rest of your day. Appreciate the vibes. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.